God save the King!
Prince Harry in racist, sexist bullying row. Chairwoman of his African charity attacks those who play the victim card and accuses colleagues of harassment and misogyny after he quit. Prince Harry closing night time introduced he would step down from his very own charity following unthinkable controversy from inside, and now its chair has sensationally hit back. Centre Ballet, which the Duke of Sussex co-founded with Prince Seeiso of Lesotho in 2006 to gain African orphans, dedicates itself to tackling poverty and AIDS in Lesotho and Botswana. The royal travelled to Africa remaining year to help its work and in December proudly attended a match in New York. Harry co-founded Centre Ballet in reminiscence of his late mom Princess Diana. But the day gone by, Harry gave up in team spirit with his co-founder and the whole board of trustees after the relationship between the charity's trustees and the chair of the board broke down past repair, growing an untenable situation. Sophie Chandoka, a Zimbabwe-born lawyer, used to be appointed to be chair of the trustees' closing year. It stated the trustees have been deeply sad with the selection and desired her to step down, prompting her to sue. The row reputedly stemmed from a choice to go its fundraising operation to Africa, and a number of key figures then walked away from the organization. And now, in a bombshell announcement to the Mail, Dr. Chandoka alleged there was once a cover-up going at the charity. Blasting, weak government management, abuse of power, bullying, harassment, misogyny, and misogynoir, discrimination towards black women. She additionally took a swipe at people in this world who behave as even though they are above the regulation and mistreat people. Dr. Chandoka blasted that the such humans then play the sufferer card and use the very press they disdain. She hit out in a volley of accusations at her colleagues. For me, this is no longer an arrogance task from which I can resign when I am known as to account. I am an African who has had the privilege of a world-class schooling and career. I will no longer be intimidated. I should stand for something. I stand for these different female who do now not have the methods and means. The chair said, I selected to be a part of Centre Ballet first and essential as a proud African who knows that, in the spirit of Ubuntu, to whom a great deal is given, a whole lot is expected. Everything I do at Centre Ballet is in pursuit of the integrity of the organization, its mission, and the younger humans we serve. My movements are guided by means of the ideas of equity and equitable therapy for all, regardless of social fame or economic means. There are human beings in this world who behave as even though they are above the regulation and mistreat people, and then play the sufferer card and use the very press they disdain to damage human beings who have the braveness to mission their conduct. Discerning readers will ask themselves, why would the chair of the board file her personal trustees to the Charity Commission? Why would the High Court of England and Wales be given her utility to hear the remember at all if the case had no merit? Well, due to the fact under all the sufferer narrative and fiction that has been syndicated to press is the story of a girl who dared to blow the whistle. I have one job. I have to center of attention on fundraising for the very essential work of the younger humans who encourage the first-rate group at Centre Ballet who make sacrifices each day at a time when geopolitics is severely impacting funding for improvement work in Africa. I am indebted to these who have stood by using me and picked up my pressing name for assist so that we can proceed the mission at Centre Ballet. I will proceed to faithfully operate my position as chair of the board, and I appear forward to the probability to work with others who are fascinated in troubles of health, wealth and local weather resilience for younger humans in Africa. Prince Harry sided with the trustees in a statement, pronouncing they acted in the pleasant interest in asking Chandoka to step down. In the past joint statement, which has been considered via the Times however now not formally released, Harry and Prince Seeiso wrote, "What's transpired is unthinkable. We are in shock that we have to do this. Nearly 20 years ago, we centered Centre Ballet in honor of our mothers. Centre Ballet ability, forget me not, in Sesotho, the neighborhood language of Lesotho. and it is what we've got usually promised for the younger human beings we have served via this charity. The declaration continued. Today is no different. With heavy hearts, we have resigned from our roles as customers of the corporation till in addition notice. In assist of and unity with the Board of Trustees who have had to do the same.